Hi everyone. Sorry I'm posting a little bit late today. I've had kind of a crazy day and a crazy weekend with my kids, so I'll just go ahead and jump in and get started. For the fantasy genre this week, I decided instead of doing a picture book to do a novel because I think everyone's done a picture book so far, and I really like to read, so I picked a novel. And this is one that I actually read last year, and I kind of just reread it this week to refresh my memory, but I really liked it. It's the very first novel that Suzanne Collins published. She's the one that wrote Hunger Games, but this is for younger kids. It's called Gregor the Overlander. And it's about a little 11-year-old boy who lives in New York, and he follows his little sister Boots down a grate in their apartment building, and they fall into the Underland. And in the Underland, there are people there, the Underlanders, and they have different colored skin and hair because they don't see the sunlight. And they also have giant rats, talking rats, and giant bats. The rats are evil, and the bats are their friends. They each bond with a bat, and they're like bonded for life. And when Gregor falls down there, he finds out about a prophecy that involves him, and he's just like, I want to go home. I want to take my sister home. She's like this little baby, and she loves it there, and they want to keep him because he's part of the prophecy. So the whole book is this big adventure of him trying to go home, but ending up staying and helping and doing the right thing. And that's kind of the theme of the book, is that to do the right thing. So he ends up getting back at the end with his sister and back to his family. And then there's a bunch more books in the series, and he ends up going back. But just for this purpose, he ends back up home. He does the right thing. He fulfills the prophecy, and it's really cool. So this book was published in 2003. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. And it was published by Scholastic. But I think this is a perfect fantasy book, and it's great for kids because he's 11 years old. So it's a little bit older than picture book age, but it's really cute, and it kept my interest. So it was interesting enough for, adults as well. But it has this made up world. So it's definitely fantasy, and talking animals, which is fantasy. And so I think it is a perfect choice for fantasy genre. And sorry, there's no pictures, and I know that's the fun of this class, is showing pictures, but maybe one day we'll have an illustrated version of Gregor. But it's really a good book, so if you get a chance to watch it, read it, not watch it, it's not a movie yet, it's great. And if you like the Hunger Games and you like Suzanne Collins and her style of writing, then you will like this book. So here it is, Gregor the Overlander. Super good book. I hope that you read it because it actually was really great. So thank you so much. That is my